I hope you're here to help.
That's right. What's the trouble here?
Some raiders have been threatening us if we didn't give them supplies. We told them to take a flying leap now that we had the Minutemen backing us up. But they didn't seem too impressed. They said they'd be back with their friends to make an example of us. We're not soldiers. We're hoping you can help us set up some defenses before it's too late.
Huh?
Got left in you.
Need something? Now, you're gonna be sharing that with both of us, right?
Hi.
We did it! I was afraid we were making a mistake trying to stand up to those bastards, but the Minutemen came through for us.
Most people are good at breaking things. I enjoy putting them back together.
Yeah.
Hey, Carla.
Need to pick something up? Road's pretty long from here.
Let's see what you have.
You break it, you buy it.
Apparently the castle's been trying to get you on the radio. Some kind of situation over there. Better go see what's going on.
I taught those raiders a lesson. They won't be attacking another settlement again.
That's good. I hope I live to see the day when people aren't always worried. You know what I'm gonna say next.
What?
A settlement has sent word. They somehow managed to drive, but they're worried the super mutants will come back in force. You better get over there.
Nothing stays hidden forever.
Not if I have my say.
I don't understand these Minutemen. Why the hell would you bother helping a bunch of low-life farmers and settlers for free? Your Minutemen certainly cleaned the place up.
Hey there.
Ah, there you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
Who are you?
I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minutemen. At least I was. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed and the Idiots took over.
Joe Becker? Who's that?
That's just sad. General Becker used to run the Minutemen. The last real leader we ever had. After he died, there wasn't anybody left with the guts and brains to pull things together.
What do you actually want?
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. Thought I'd come see the new general for myself. So what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
At least we're trying to help people. Can you say the same?
Don't give me any attitude, Missy. I've been a Minuteman longer than you've been alive. But I've heard some good things about what you've been doing. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
Are you offering to rejoin?
I guess I am. But first things first. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. But the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion. All of our best equipment was stored in there. Weapons, ammo, schematics, you name it. Come on, I'll show you. Good. Looks like it might still be intact. Door's still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
I hope you have an idea.
Of course I do. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the Northeast Bastion.
PM out there. This was just delivered by robot. Anybody in the vicinity of Grey Garden, please go see what they need there.
This was the General's quarters. Used to be a tunnel leading from here to the armory.
I'm just so hungry. All the time.
Blocked by this rubble. We'll have to find some way to clear it. Let's get down there and see if there's still a way through. Pretty dark down here. We better watch our step. Darn it!
You might hit something you regret.
Movement detected. Sentrybot designation Sarge. Powering up.
Well, I'll be. I would have never guessed the Sarge would still be down here. Don't worry, it's one of ours.
Error. File corruption detected. Initiating defensive protocols.
Jiminy Cricket! He's on the fritz. Look out! Trying to have some fun. Looks like an Too bad Sarge didn't see one. He's been guarding the castle since, forever, as far as I know. If I land. Nah, that's not it. For the Commonwealth. Ah, darn it. Oh, it's been a long time. United we stand. Yeah, that was it. Ah, that explains all the landmines. This is, well, was, General McGann. He had your job back when I first joined up. Must have gotten trapped down here when that sea beast attacked the castle. He did manage to keep the armory secure. I'll give him that much. Guess the uniform is yours now, if you want it. So Geezer doesn't need it anymore. Rest in peace, General. Your fight is done, and the Minutemen live on. There's no point in getting all sentimental about something that happened 40 years ago. Come on, we're almost through. Excellent. The armory's still intact. Everything we need, just waiting for us. And the cream of the crop. Schematics for building artillery.
Artillery?
Great big guns? Blow up our enemies from miles away? Any of this ringing a bell?
Hey.
Janine.
Hey.
Point out. What you need and I'll get right on it.
Looks like you've got everything we need. As soon as you get some artillery built, we'll do a test fire to calibrate it.
I'd really like to talk to you.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates. This is Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
I think we're really starting to make a difference.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Hey there.
Ah, gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. Now here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close. If they're range,
Stay safe out
that's
there.
what the smoke grenades are for. Toss one of those at the bad guys. If we have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at. You see that little building over there? We'll use that for... Okay, we've got your smoke on the target. You might want to stand back. You know, just in case. Okay, we've got your smoke on the target. You might want to stand back. You know, just in case. That looked good from here. You've now got artillery support. Use it wisely, General.
Not just a rumor. I mean, it's as far as I know, of course, but I mean, they may actually be up there. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet. I think it'd be safer just sit here and play music. Why do these objects moving? Rocket 69 is next. And, I mean, you don't hear them singing about the other 68 rockets,
You know, if there's anything I can do to lighten the load, or, you know...
Heads up.
You need...
Sure, Sure, just keep your shirt on.
What's the angle here?
I
This
suppose
unit
that's
is ready to serve.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
Can it wait?
I gotta hand it to you, General. You really turned things around for the Minutemen. I never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again. We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And Ronnie Shaw returns. She's something else, isn't she?
What do you think of her?
People like her. She comes across pretty hard-ass. But she's one of the good ones. I'd heard stories about her from the old-timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone.
Just when you think you're safe, you're not. That's how they always get you. Yeah?
Heads up.
I'd really like to talk to you. You ready now?
Of course. Anything you need.
Anything I need, huh? I might take you up on that one day. After Tommy stuck me with you, I was expecting to hate your guts. Not only because you agreed to pick up me contract, but because I was waiting for you to order me around like hired help. Now, so far, you've been treating me like a friend. Hell, you've been damn near nice to me. Now, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but your kindness is starting to make me wonder if there's anything I learned in the combat zone. It was that nobody does things for other people without expecting something in return.
Surviving the combat zone must have been rough.
That's putting it nicely. I spent 3 years living at the combat zone. Smelled like puke and piss. But I called it home. I was making a few caps. Had me own bed to sleep in and 3 hot meals a day. Then the raiders took over the place. You know that lot. They aren't exactly what you'd call the gentle type. After they moved in, if you didn't keep looking over your shoulder, you were liable to get sucker punched or robbed. Or worse. Didn't take me long to learn that I had to put my hard-earned caps to good use. Buying friends was essential to making life easy. So, I guess I'm waiting for you to hand me a bill. You know what I mean?
You don't owe me a thing.
Now I'm having a real hard time believing that. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll think of something I can do to repay you. I'm not a rich girl, but I'm sure we can agree on something. After all, what are friends for?
Need to hit the dead drops. Randolph's got a message for you.
Randolph here. Package 2 is away. Runner took some fire along the way back. Touch and go, but our doc says he's gonna make it. We could really use some supplies over here. Any chance the Big D can let us come back in? Barring that, we need some more hostiles removed. Mr. Timms, out.
know if you find some spare ammo. I don't like this. Not one bit. If me boots get wet, you're finding me another pair. Your limbs off. Tearing you apart. This is the part of the job that I love.
Nice.
might want to flush your system with Radaway before your hair.
Desdemona.
Randolph reports they got another synth to safety. That's 2 assists in your column.
Any payment for this?
Certainly. Pam's near 100% on Randolph. Her best guess is our people weren't infiltrated. But the station could be compromised any time now. So keep helping Mr. Timms.
Welcome to Grey Garden, darling. This is the Commonwealth's first and only hydro...
This place seems familiar. I think I saw a bit about it on the news, back before the war.
Yes, construction was completed mere days before the war. We were able to survive and continue our operations only because our Creator made us fully self-sufficient. You see, there are 2 kinds of robots here. The worker drones carry out labor and maintenance. We supervisors, that is myself, Green and Brown, possess sophisticated cognition processors. We are capable of complex analysis and decision-making, a testament to the genius of our Creator, Dr. Edward Grey.
Obviously, the man was brilliant to come up with something like this.
I could hardly have said it better myself, darling. Robotics and artificial intelligence were our Creator's great passions, rivaled only by his love of television. Perhaps you've noticed that I possess a rather singular personality, as do the other supervisors.
That's putting it mildly.
Well, it's definitely unique. Sort of hard to miss.
I'll take that as a compliment, darling. After all, the last thing any woman wants to be is ordinary. A few other things you should know. Talk to Green if you need supplies. If it's caps you require, Brown might have a few odd jobs. There's one other thing. A question, really. Tell me, darling, what do you think of the water around here?
I'm with the Minutemen. Did you need help with something?
Why, yes. That's what I was getting at, dear. The water. It's simply ghastly. Pressure's down. Radiation is up. Why, it's practically toxic. Just think what it must be doing to my skin. This'll never do. If you Minutemen can lend us a hand, I'll be eternally grateful.
All right.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. Most of our water comes from the old Weston plant, south of here. Such an eyesore. Be a dear and pay a visit, See what you can do. Maybe tidy up the place. It must be filthy. If you can get it working again, I'm sure I can come up with something for you.
Ugly bastards! Don't leave anything behind that might be useful. Hold up. You hear that? We being followed. For you to show yourself. You lose. I dunno. When it's this quiet, it usually means the shite's about to hit the fan.
Sweet.
See, now you're just showing off.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah?
Here.
I'll get it done.
Going up. Lower level.
Got it.
That's it.
Yes. Look alive.
I'm on. On it, Captain. Leave that junk behind. You're just wasting space.
Hey.
What is it?
Over here.
Will do.
Going
off
up.
murdering a pint. This'll do.
White?
Darling, so good to see you. You fixed our water problem, didn't you?
That's right.
That's marvelous, darling. Simply marvelous. Here, you can have some of our produce. I'll ask Greenie to give you a discount, too, if there's anything else you need. Now I simply must get back to work. Ta-ta!
Look alive.
This is my favorite part of the job.
Such interesting finds.
Self-diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon.
This unit is ready to serve.
you're here to help.
That's right. What's the trouble here?
Super mutants came through a few days ago. Only a few of them. But they did a lot of damage before we managed to drive them off. It was only a miracle that nobody got killed. But I'm afraid they'll be back. With reinforcements this time. We barely held them off the first time. We'd appreciate anything you can do to help us defend ourselves.
Hey, I just wanted to introduce myself. I heard your radio beacon, so I figured, why not? It's not exactly paradise, but what is, right? With some hard work, I think this could be a decent place to live. Any place you want me to pitch in?
Yeah, let me show you.
Go ahead.
Come back here, damn it! What's this power?
Let me know if you find some spare ammo.
I can't believe it! We won! We couldn't have done it without your help. The Minutemen came through for us, and we won't forget it.
We wiped out that super mutant raiding party. They won't be attacking any more settlements.
Good to hear. One step at a time. We'll make the Commonwealth safe for people who just want to live in peace. Now, as always, there's another fire to put out. Another settlement has sent word that they need our help. Here's where they are. I hope you can help them.
I should have done more.
If we're looking for some action, I'm betting we'll find it here.
Need new clothes? Should stop by Fallon's basement. Open during the day.
Vadim, I need to talk.
Just a minute, Yetim. I am in middle of story. So then, I am crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters, a Mirelurk.
A Mirelurk? Come on. That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly.
Vadim! I forgot you were there, Yefim. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
See this bar? I killed a man for it.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl. Gone just like that. Such a good bartender. Good friend. Oh, terrible with women, mind you. Bull in china shop with them. You with Valentine's Detective Agency? I forgot to drop off Earl's key when I hired you people. Here, I hope you find out what happened. Security does nothing but yell at me for asking about it. Anyway, you look like you need a drink.
Not now.
You sure? Ah, well.
I don't know why we let Valentine live in the city. He saved 1 or 2 people, and everyone forgets he's a freaking simp.
Hey, you're that vault dweller from the paper.
Drinks! The finest liquor moonshiners can brew.
You're gonna drag that junk around.
Doctor.
The patient. A new file to open. Do you have a legitimate medical concern? Or is this about our facial reconstructive services?
Do you know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable handwriting, all right. Looks like Earl Sterling was one of his patients. The procedure noted here is mundane. Low-risk cosmetic work. Dr. Crocker never performed it, however. Said Earl vanished before he paid. Anyway, we should get back to your immediate medical requirements.
Where is Doc Crocker?
Last time I saw him, he had to get something out of the surgery cellar. Probably just had to wash some needles or move some storage around. Now, I must insist we talk about your medical needs.
I need to get into the cellar, Doctor.
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person? You're talking about Earl, aren't you? You can't honestly think... You know what? Fine. If it'll put the matter to rest. Here, go see for yourself. But if I find one instrument out of place, you'll be getting the bill.
Where'd all this blood come from? Goes right into the basement.
Oh, Earl. You've really been a hand...
Doctor?
Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
Take it easy, Doc. Let's talk. About Earl.
I didn't mean to do it. You have to believe me. Doc Crocker is a brilliant surgeon. No one dies under his care. No one dies. They just walk away happy. Happy with my work. Happy with their new face. Not screaming. Not bleeding out onto the floor. Earl, he just didn't want to be happy. That must have been it.
You made a mistake, but you can still do the right thing, Doctor. Just think this through.
Why are you trying to reason with this lunatic? Can't you see he's too far gone?
You're right. There's one thing I can do. Only one thing is going to make this all better. I can fix anything.
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker? I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Take a look around for yourself. You'll figure it out.
That's Earl Sterling's body, isn't it? Somewhere in the back of my mind, I knew he had gone through with the surgery. So, Earl didn't just vanish. The procedure went badly, and Dr. Crocker was just trying to cover it up.
You didn't know. It's not your fault.
Of course it's not my fault. That moron and his damn appearance over practice mentality. Now 2 lives have been lost. It's disgraceful. I better report all this to security. Get out of here. It's going to take a long time to clean this place of biohazards.
Good. Saved us from wasting our ammo.
Unexpected death. I heard that
Don't bother, pal. I ain't seen nothing, I ain't heard nothing.
So, you find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Crocker killed himself. He couldn't take the guilt.
Goodness. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the Dugout Inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out. You know, if you're up for another case, Nick got a holotape from an old partner, claiming he'd uncovered a mystery he wanted Nick's help solving. The tape's in that folder over there. Maybe you can get to the bottom of it. Poor Earl. Wouldn't wish something like that on anyone. The Marty Bullfinch case. Marty was Nick's partner. Emphasis on the was. He must have been some kind of desperate to come to us for help after all this time.
Nicky, you old bucket of bolts, it's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Droud. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith, way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what's in it, but I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall. If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
would ya? If you think this is bad, you should see some of the blokes I beat up at the combat zone.
Yes.
Stop complaining. Not what you say?
Come on, baby! Show me what you've got! What the hell was that? Up close and personal!
Time to die!
You know how to show a girl a good time.
Go ahead and hide, little bleeder! I'm gonna find you soon, human. I wanted to fight.
That was some bullshit. go, cats. Whatever you find, don't forget to share.
You have to come out sooner or later. Here, human. Got a treat for you. Waste my time. What is it? Someone there? I'm hearing stuff. No fight today. I found you!
Yes. Disappear! No fair! Gone now. Pity. Someone there?
God, my damn leg!
I can hear you. Hello? Someone there? Must have been nothing.
I'm stumbling all over the place. I wish we could see where we're going.
Going up. Third floor.
Who's that?
Show me what you've got. Incoming!
Pay for that!
Look out!
Go ahead and hide, little Peter.
Never seen him so eager to die.
Human. Slippery humans. Can't escape me!
Come on. You mean that's it? Leave that junk behind. You're just wasting space.
Oh, what's that? Someone there? Too fun.
Yes.
Let's do it!
Come back! Let's have fun!
We are Go!
Excellent.
You might want to think about dropping some of that crap you're carrying. What you need?
Hey.
Yeah? Wow. This place is a shithole. And here I thought it couldn't get any worse than the combat zone.
You step through the gate, you got balls.
Cleo.
Don't worry.
Load you're carrying.
I only test
Better
the
sell
weapons
some
on
of the daisy
custom.
before someone swipes it.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Purchase a variety in case.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, a slaying in Scully Square.
Move
Just down this alley.
Well, well, well. Looks like someone got lost on the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah, wrong side of the tracks.
I'm just meeting
Stay
a
free,
friend.
sister.
No business of yours. Perhaps I'll just
Better keep your
call
iron
you.
strapped
Now,
on.
if
Friendly
you'll excuse
advice.
Not so fast, fancy pants. Your wallet and that snazzy briefcase you're carrying. Hand 'em over, now.
I most certainly will not. Do you have any idea who...
Good neighbor's crazy.
Oh,
Bad
jeez,
murder's worse.
Why'd you go through
Sometimes
that?
you just gotta escape a little
Because he
to
could
make
have
it through
made
the
us,
day.
that's why. You want to spend another stretch in the pokey?
I hear you. It's a mess out there.
It's rough in the best of days. But now, you ever listen to the Silver Shroud? Huh, that's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
It's worthless.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
Driver's license.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
What? The Mayor Murphy? What in the blazes was he
Wasn't
doing
he
up
a
here?
caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
Show yourself.
It seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Maybe in some parts, like Diamond City, but over here, we got a ways to go. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Good on you for trying to make the world better.
I just have to do something, you know? I've built my own custom machine gun, even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
I might do it, if you make it worth my while.
I can give you some caps up front. Just promise you'll help me.
As it happens, I already have your costume.
There she is, pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud costume herself. And memorabilia, too? Here's something else. Together with my gun, everything's all set.
First the reward, then I'll give you the costume.
Here. I wasn't gonna welsh on our deal. After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again. But there's just one problem.
Don't sell yourself short.
I got a better idea who should wear it. You up for being the Silver Shroud? You already got your own origin story and everything. What with the Cryo Vault and all.
If I go along with this, I could use a little extra.
If it'll get you to help, sure. I may be able to scrounge up a couple of things.
Old friend. It's only me.
Looks like I get to be the Shroud. Yay.
The costume and gun are yours. So you patrol Good Neighbor streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my radio station. Here.
So he wasn't here in some kind of...
Some calling cards, I guess. When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned. Time to fight crime!
Mayor's case.
But these are real estate papers.
Hey, you have time to talk now. Still have something important to say.
Indeed they
Of
are,
course.
my intrepid
What's on your mind?
Appreciate it. We've been on the road together for a while, and we've taken some hard knocks. But through all that crap, I notice you've always been sticking by me. You know, watching me back and making sure I don't do anything stupid. I think maybe it's time to tell you a little bit about who you're traveling with. There's no reason for us to keep acting like we're strangers.
And the mayor.
It would be nice to know more about you.
You're saying that now, but when you hear me story, you might regret it. It all starts with two wastes of humanity I suppose you could call me parents. I'm convinced I was a mistake, because I can't remember a single moment that they treated me like their daughter. I was yelled at and beaten. Everything I did was wrong. Nothing but a nuisance in their eyes. The whole time I was telling myself that they had to love me, even if it was just the tiniest bit, because they never kicked me out. Then me 18th birthday arrived, and I found out why they kept me around. They slapped a shock collar around my neck and sold me to slavers. They didn't even care enough about me to say goodbye. 18 years of suffering through that shite, and all I was worth to them was a pocket full of caps.
Grace, you
Oh my God.
go after him.
I'm so sorry.
Thanks.
No.
But there's more to this story. It would be easy to blame me charming personality on me parents, but they didn't make me this way. I did. I was with those slavers for 5 years. Roughest 5 of my goddamn life. The things they made me do. The way they used me for their amusement. It sickens me to my stomach even thinking about it. But I bided me time and learned to use their own methods against them. Stealing a few caps out of a sleeping man's pocket is a piece of cake. As long as you don't get greedy.
We must away.
I can't even imagine having to go through something like that.
You think that's low? Just wait. The story gets much worse. It took every ounce of patience I had. But after 5 years, I had finally pocketed enough to buy me own way out of there. But instead of heading off to try and repair the shambles of my life, I gave in to me rage and I headed home. You can imagine the look on me parents' faces when I kicked open their door. What you can't imagine is what they looked like after. After I emptied my gun into them.
Sounds like justice to me.
Was it justice? Or was it murder? When I close my eyes, all I can see is their faces twisted with fear. And then my mind starts wandering and I start judging myself. And it's ripping me the fuck apart. You think I inject myself with all that shite and drink myself drunk because I'm a tough Irish girl. I do it so I can forget and move on with my miserable life. So there you are, the entire flawed package known as Kate, stripped bare for your perusal.
Hey, I'm proud of you.
I knew I was taking a chance telling you all this. but I never expected you to say you were proud of me. I think I needed to hear that from you. Thank you.
Many days. I followed him to that
It's okay. We're friends.
Look at me. Now you have me blushing. Well, that settles it, I suppose. Friends it is then. Hope I make you a good one. Otherwise, I'm gonna look right the fool, aren't I? Hey. Sure. Just, what's the matter?
It would seem
Just
that
wanted
our
to check
leaving
in.
the scene of the
See how you
Scarlet
feel
Slaughter
things are
was
going between
terribly
us.
timed.
You and me versus the
Incurring
Commonwealth.
wrath of Boston's
I'd say
finest
those are
is
damn
an
good odds in our
unfortunate and
favor.
unexpected annoyance.
Nothing else I needed.
No problem.
Us, maybe. But perhaps not by that Faye. I'm starting to see into his twisted plan. Damn this gunshot wound.
Look, heroes, we can clear this up. Come out now unarmed. I'll see that you two get the best lawyers in the city.
Excuse my assumption that even the most...
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. A once-in-a-lifetime announcement. The Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets. Everyone heard how
Better
Wayne
keep your
Delancey
iron strapped
murdered
on.
Miss
Friendly advice.
Selmy and her kid over a few lousy caps. Death is coming for you, Wayne.
Galaxy News Radio. Galaxy News Radio. When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Fat Baby Orange.
Come on, Dollface. It's right through here.
Lot of blood.
Aw, gee, Polly. I ain't never been in a secret gangster hideout before.
Hey, watch it.
What the?
You might hit something
Oh,
you regret.
you dumb jalope. What's the big idea? Bringing a dame into our hideout. Into my hideout. Nah, relax, boss. She's all right. Ain't you all right, Wendy? Cindy?
Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello?
It's on. We're recording in here. Aw, man. Great. The Silver Shroud's dispatched justice already. Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Shit, the Shroud off Wayne? Wait, so this guy's actually for real?
Oh, you better believe it. So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
Right. So AJ, you know the chem dealer by Bobby's.
Who's
He's
the
doing
redhead?
good for himself.
She's got that.
Says he's got a whole new market. Kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just raking in the cabs.
You hear that? Sounds like the Silver Shroud has another
Hey,
bad
ever
guy to
been
deal with.
killed to be killed? Some
why?
fine-looking weapons.
This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
No, he's gonna do something about it. AJ's selling the kids, and his chems have killed people.
And? I don't get it.
We can't let AJ kill kids.
Whatever.
Galaxy News Radio. When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the
AJ's
Silver
connected
Shroud.
with powerful
Today's
friends.
episode,
Don't be
Into
a
the
sap.
Robot's Den.
Play nice.
That's all of them. Fat Faye These mobbots have been sent back to the mechanical hell that spawned them.
Yes, my choleric companion. And no, robotic hellspawn they were. But not...
The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Good Neighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. The villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters. If you want to see the Silver Shroud in action, stay near Whitechapel Charlie. The Shroud's sure to interrogate him to find the evildoer's whereabouts.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston,
Hancock says
one man
newcomers
lurks
are
in the shadows,
welcome in the
shielding
third
the
rail.
innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, The Mechanist
That a
Unmasked.
Silver Shroud costume?
Might wait for paying customers.
Over
like one of them
bit of
wankers from the
fire.
posters.
Reminds me of our
What you wearing that
adventure
for?
against the Chelsea Mingler,
You
mistress.
look upon the Silver Shroud! I seek a miscreant named Kendra.
Shroud then? No, Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. If you're set on meeting her, for a fee it can be arranged.
Can you spare a few details on her at least? On the house?
You got to have finesse to be an assassin. Kendra's a murderer. Very skilled murderer. Listen, mate, the combat scan shows you know what you're about. Save your caps, buy a lager instead.
Here's your money. Where is she?
Still going through with this? She's got a flat outside the neighborhood. Yep, for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty piece of business there.
And it would seem he's fighting through our findings.
Hey down there, Mechanist, you robot wannabe. Remember me? No? I didn't think so. That's the problem. You made me, but you didn't love me.
Another special update. No, it wasn't Bobby No-Nose who offed AJ and his goons. It was the Silver Shroud. See his calling card if you don't believe me. Now's our time, listeners. Justice is coming to Good Neighbor. You'll see.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, a slaying in Scully Square.
Just down this alley.
Well, well, well. Looks like someone got lost on the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah, wrong side of the tracks.
I'm just meeting a friend. No business of yours. Perhaps I'll just call him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Not so fast, fancy pants. Your wallet and that snazzy briefcase you're carrying. Hand him over. Now.
I most certainly will not. Do you have any idea who?
Oh, jeez Louise. Why'd you go and do that?
How's it that you don't get
Because he could have made us, that's why. You want to spend another stretch in the pokey? Now, let's see what's in this fancy case. Nothing. Papers, no cash, it's worthless. Ah, get his wallet. A suit like this has got to have something.
All right. Let's see. $20, a driver's license. Oh, man. We done it this time. You know who this is? We just wasted Mayor Murphy.
Did you see that? Good.
Me, Mayor
Thought it was
Murphy?
me.
What in the blazes was he doing up here? Up in Scully Square?
Damn it, got away.
A mystery, to be sure.
Me off.
Who said that? Show yourself.
You have murdered a man in cold blood. Justice must be served.
It's the Silver Shroud. Let's get out of here.
I ain't afraid of the Silver Shroud. You hear me? Come out and I'll do you like I did the mayor.
Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am its shroud.
Gonna splatter your brains!
No!
My work here is done. Or is it? What brought you to Scully Square, Mayor Murphy? A journey that left you dead and Boston leaderless. Why venture? Emerge from the shadows, villain, or face the justice of the Silver Shroud.
What will become of our stalwart hero? Find out what happens next week on another exciting episode of
The Silver Shroud.
You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That
Open
guy
fire!
is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, the mystery of Mayor Murphy.
Back into gear.
Slowly now. Reveal yourself.
Silver Shroud. Fret not, old friend. It's only me.
Mistress of Mystery. What brings you to Scully
Feeling
Square on
nostalgic
such
or
a foul
something?
night?
Could always get
Tracking
some
our
help from
dear
it, I
Mayor
suppose.
Murphy, who is up to some mischief.
The mayor. So he wasn't here in some kind of official capacity.
Hardly. Here, let me show you. The contents of the late mayor's case.
But these are real estate papers. Leases and deeds for most of the businesses in Scully Square.
Indeed they are, my intrepid investigator.
Nice.
It would seem our Mayor Murphy was involved in a rather crooked caper.
Who's there?
He was here to meet with some other mysterious malefactor.
So, Mr. Mayor, I hope you found the place all... What the? Silver Shroud? And Mistress of Mystery? And the Mayor? Dead?
That Fatey, the infamous mob boss. So, you were meeting with Mayor Murphy. But why? Tell me, and you may yet live.
to my friend, Fahey.
I'll never talk, and you two are in over your heads.
So be it. Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am its...
Shroud? Shroud this crime fighter?
You must be Kendra.
And you're the crazy one in the costume. Wayne
Silver
Delancey's
Shroud,
killer.
you're shot!
You have no idea who you're dealing with. I do so like it when the bug crawls willingly into the spider's webs.
No!
You
We'll
have
let her
taken your last life, villain. You stole my line.
And you're bleeding.
Must get back to my...
Hush now, Stone Shroud. I'll take you to my parlor. It is close, and that wound is worrisome.
The parlor. It's been so long.
Indeed it has, old friend. Old love. Indeed it has. And now, we must away.
What will become of our stalwart hero? Find out what happens next week on another exciting episode of The Silver Shroud. You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode in the Parlor of Mysteries.
Jasmine, chamomile, pain, ecstasy. This can only be the den of mysteries.
Be still, sweet Shroud. I removed that scumbag slug, but you're sick with fever and still suffering.
Mistress of Mysteries, no. I'm all right. But the mayor, Fat Fady, we stumbled upon a most sinister plot, old friend.
Ha! No, dear heart. The Shroud stumbled. The mistress maneuvered. I knew of the mayor's misdeeds for many days. I followed him to that fateful meeting with Fat Fahey. I was about to...
Attention! Silver Shroud and Mistress of Mystery. This is Chief Corcoran of the Boston Police Department. We know you're in there. You are both wanted in connection with the murder of Mayor Murphy. Come out with your hands up.
It would seem that our leaving the scene of the Scala slaughter was terribly timed. Incurring the wrath of Boston's finest is an unfortunate and unexpected annoyance.
Unexpected by us, maybe. But perhaps not by Fat Fahey. I'm starting to see into his twisted plan. Damn this gunshot wound.
Look, heroes, we can clear this up. Come out now unarmed. I'll see that you two get the best lawyers in the city.
Excuse my assumption that even the most astute attorney couldn't help us now.
All right, mistress. We must away from your den and evade the police. Clear our names and take Fahey down.
liner. Hancock seeks a special meeting with our hero, the Silver Shroud. Whatever it's about, be careful, Shroud. We're all with you.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Fat Face.
Some very bad people may be coming. It's not safe here.
Excuse me.
I don't know you. Just go away. I don't know you. Just go away.
Find anything good on him?
walks the streets of Boston. One man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Into the Robot's Den.
That's all of them. Fat Fahey's mobbots have been sent back to the mechanical hell that spawned them.
Yes, my choleric companion. And no, robotic hellspawn they were. But not Fat Fahey's. For he himself presented the facts. Someone else is actually...
the master of it all. You're right. But who? Dearest mistress of mysteries, you and I have battled Boston's rogues gallery for years. This is someone new.
Holy moly. Certainly. But which criminal culprit has the technological know-how to construct such clockwork calamities? I don't...
Guess what someone tells me? Some costume freak is operating on Good Neighbor. And the kicker is, it ain't me. How should I feel about this?
By the shadowed streets of Southie.
This neighborhood is ill. I am the cure.
You're priceless. Like the Silver Shroud himself, I guess. Walked right out of a comic book. Priceless. You've been busy scaring people, bashing in a few faces. I respect that, so far. But I gotta ask, one freak to another, why the getup?
Many have sought to pierce the shroud. To no avail.
You just don't stop. Stay you, pal. The lowlifes you took out all belong to the same asshole.
Silver Shroud.
And that asshole's planning some old-fashioned revenge on you.
Shall I?
You dig? Fortunate for you, I want Sinjin to take a dirt nap. He's taken 2-bit raider outfits and made them scary. Small fish now, but if left alone...
He will be judged for his crimes.
Trust me, he needs a lot of judging. Got a lead on 2 of his own, Smiling Kate and Northy. Smiley is gathering a posse to take you out. And Northy is just really scared. Hired himself some goons and is pulling up in Prospect. Just keep piling those body bags up until you find the location of the big guy himself.
Fine, you amoral automaton. War away!
Ha! Sinjin thinks he's above judgment, but no one is safe from the Silver Shroud!
Don't get killed. You deal with Sinjin, and I'm inclined to show you some gratitude. You feel me?
Yes, and our view from above is advantageous, for the gathering below is unlike any soiree I've ever seen.
Welcome to
Robots. Dozens of them, all shapes and sizes. And on the stage, their leader. Another robot. No, not a robot. A man in a robot costume. Shh! Shut up, you dummies. Us robots got good hearing. You gotta get yourselves caught. Now listen, Boss Man's about to talk.